Hello and welcome to an exciting video. I can't wait to show you guys this video. I hit Legend finally! And I did this while watching the Pokemon Go World Championship stream with Home Slice Henry and, of course, a peak of just over 1,300 people watching that stream. This team was inspired by FireStar. It's the same team he ran that Home Slice Henry ran, where Henry hit Legend himself as well. We have my rank 6 Best Buddy Medicham, as I'm still missing a couple power-ups, so the Best Buddy boost is supplementing that. My rank 66 XL Diggersby, and then a rank 102, 100 something. Noctowl in the back. That HPIV could use some improvement, but let's get right into these battles. This is the set that got me to Legend, and as you can see, I'm at 2,994 ELO, so in theory, a 3-2 set should get me to Legend, but if you are unaware, I've had a set where I've been, say, within 10 points of Legend, and I only got 5 points from a 2-2 set, so I'm like, okay, I want to get 4-1 here. So let's do it. Let's see if I got 3-2 or 4-1 here. Spoilers, it's not a 5-0, but who cares? Let's get to it. Alrighty, hopping to the first match. We have Medicham versus Stunfisk. A great lead off the bat. Then they swap into their own Medicham. So, yeah, this is actually pretty decent, though Ice Punch can keep at bay, of course. And forget those blue bars that just went up and down. That's me charging my phone. All right, they land the Psychic, so this is very doable for them to flip. And then I'm going to go for the double Sky attack. I will have to shield this up. If I was counting correctly, I believe this was a power-up punch, but I decided to shield, not trusting my gut. But I should be able to get both shields back anyway, because they're probably going to want to keep switch, because they don't necessarily know I have an XL Diggersby in the back. Doesn't really matter. I should be getting a shield either way, so I just go for the Sky attack right before I'm taken out. And then I come with Medicham here. Question is, do I shield a potential Psychic that is boosted now in this case, and I decided to no shield it. They go for the power-up punch, so I farm up even more. A little bit over, I go for the Ice Punch, and this should be taking out the Medicham, or one more counter after that should. Doesn't take it out, one more counter does, and we have a shield now. What do they bring in? And it's a Tropius. This should be a good game, as we're going to get off this Ice Punch here. 2 Ice Punches will definitely be taking me out. I do need to be careful for a potential catch, but that's okay. We are in the driver's seat. I will be shielding up this Leaf Blade here. And see how I didn't throw right away? Because we were on alignment, so they could have easily caught that. And yeah, so I'm just going to farm up to 100/100 energy, get an Earthquake, and that way I'm near a... that way I can get to close to, if not a Fire Punch, when the Tropius comes back in, because they should be energy dry, or, at very least not at a Leaf Blade yet. And yeah, I can safely farm down now. And yeah, this is looking like a GG. So alrighty, we got another minute or so in the first battle here, but 1 win down, at least 2, possibly 3 more to go. Let's do it. And yep, they knew it was over, so that's why they surrendered. So good game to my opponent. Very well played. Pardon me, that was, if you heard the noise, that was my water bottle cap. All right, hopping in the next match here. All right, we got Medicham versus Obstagoon, a fantastic lead. Let's go. All right, we're going to the Swampert. So I will stay in. I want to get some chip damage on this Swampert here, and then I'm going to safe swap into my Noctowl. Especially against a non-Shadow Swampert, a Noctowl can comfortably tank 2 Hydro Cannons because they will need a third to knock me out. That's why I say comfortably 2, because Mud Shots aren't doing anything. And I can just let them get my Noctowl low as possible. That way the Obstagoon has very little farm. So they're going for another Hydro Cannon. Again, don't need a shield, and we're already up. Don't need a shield, and we're up a shield too. So I do decide to go for the Shadow Ball here, just to try to ensure they don't get to a third Hydro Cannon. I'd rather not shield if I don't have to. And they let it go, which was smart of them. Alrighty, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 6 counters if I'm counting correctly, unless there was a glitch, but that should be 6. So they are at the very least at an obstruct if they're running it. So that was 7. They're at 7. I will let this go through, and Night Slash will not do much. And they go for a Cross Chop. Were they trying to bait or something? Are they running Cross Chop, Gunk Shot, Cross Chop, Obstruct? I mean, I don't even know. So, yep, I'm definitely staying in here. Diggersby can handle Obstagoon all right. But I do decide to come in with Diggersby anyway, just because Medicham is my win con, actually. So that's why I recognize that. So I'm just going to let Diggersby tank these Ice Beams, or even a Hydro Pump if that's what's needed. I will let this go through. I'm just going to get this Earthquake off in theory, and then maybe a Fire Punch after that, which a Fire Punch is definitely plausible. Alrighty, so this is going to do some solid chip damage on the Azumarill, and as you can see, I'm keeping both of my shields for Diggersby here. Alrighty, Medicham's going to come in, and I can definitely shield this up. I do want to be careful. I don't want to throw a Psychic on the Obstagoon because they are low. It's smart for them to go for the Ice Beam. I might as well shield. I have both my shields, and look at that. That's going to be a good game to my opponent. Very well played. Alrighty, 2 down. At least 1 more, possibly 2 more to go for this legend run. Woo, let's go. Righty. Right, there we go. Skipping ahead a little bit. Sometimes these queues get a little long and I have to like refresh. Alrighty. Or is this one of those error thingies? Yep, looks like it. All right, there we go. The King of Charmanders. That is who we are facing in this third battle here. So we got a Shadow Swampert lead. All right, neutral. We're definitely staying in here. We will be farming up here. The good news is, once you get this Swampert to half health, they are very likely to shield an Ice Punch. I do shield this because a fair amount of Swamperts have been going for the Earthquake lately. Then it's a Hydro Cannon, unfortunately. I mean, both moves will do a solid amount of damage. Just, you want to shield the Earthquake, preferably, because that's more energy. Captain Obvious. And look, they shield. Again, I brought it to near half health, and, you know, yeah. Do I not shield this? Okay, don't shield this. Okay. Alrighty, I do tank a Hydro Cannon very comfortably. I do go for another Ice Punch here. So does King of Charmander shield or not shield? He does decide to shield. Something like, okay, my Medicham's low. And then I'm going to farm down with my Noctowl. Definitely not with Diggersby. I would be tanking God knows how many Hydro Cannons, really. Can I farm down? And I just can't get there, but I will let this go. Noctowl can take a Hydro Cannon from a Shadow Swampert very comfortably. And we're just going to see what they have in the back and trust that Noctowl and Diggersby can handle this. And he's running a Steel Wing Skarmory in the back. Holy cannoli. And he's got the Sableye in the back. And this is looking like, even though Noctowl's at half HP, we are in the driver's seat as we can go for these Earthquakes very comfortably. We will be farming up here. They are at the return. Do I respect it? I do respect it. They do bait me with the Foul Play, which is not ideal. And I will be going for this Fire Punch. I just need to get this low so I can farm down, and yeah. Yep, so that way I can have a Fire Punch on this bird. Alrighty, so we do farm down. Yeah, I don't even know the counts for stealing, but bottom line is I definitely want to save... Wait, do I have a shield left? Don't have a shield. Definitely, you know, want them to throw a move. And we should have a Shadow Ball, if not one away from a Shadow Ball loaded on the Noctowl. So, and then I get the Fire Punch off, so I should be combo playing into the Noctowl here shortly. We combo play. Yep, we were one away. We were one away, but that's all right. This is going to be a good game to my opponent, King of Charmanders. Thank you so much for the battle. In theory, this is the battle that got me to Legend there. But we still got a couple more battles left in this set here, so let's continue onward. Right, Keldeo SH for the next battle. So we got Mawile, pretty neutral lead. Counters will do some good damage on it. And then we do come in with, they come in with Nidoqueen and I come in with Diggersby here. So, yeah, we're just, I decided to go for a bait. I'm going to let this go through. I can survive an Earth Power just fine. They go for the Earth Power. And I'm going to go for the Fire Punch here. So this is a bit risky. They could totally no shield. We get the shield. So the risk paid off here. And then looks like they're going for a Poison Fang here. I'm going to let this go through as Noctowl can do all right against the Mawile. And we're just going to go for double Earthquake here if we can. It's going to be very close if the Nidoqueen can poison jab us down. They do go for the shield. They do want switch if they can. And we get to the Earthquake in time on 1 HP in a dream. Well, it looks like more. Oh, yeah, 1 HP and that. Alrighty, and that is a good game. Very well played, Keldeo there. Yeah, I guess he did not want his third Pokemon to face my team. So, alrighty, there we go. That is our 4th win, which means we are guaranteed to get to Legend here. And for our final match, we got Ryan Copas here, however that goes. We got another Stunfisk lead here with Medicham. Let's go. We got another Medicham safe swap. So we're safe swapping a Noctowl. We're going to, I believe I approached this the same way as the earlier match where I just let this go and I soft lose. And it's totally fine. They do throw an Ice Punch, so this is much better for me. And I do go, I think, right as they get to the Ice Punch, but they decide to go for the extra counter. And then, let's see. Do I farm? No, I don't do this like the first match. So I do take the switch here to keep Medicham alive. I will be going for Shadow Balls here against the G-Fist. The question is, how much does my opponent want to farm up? We're going to go for the Shadow Balls here. Do some solid chip damage. Do they let me get to another Shadow Ball? They do, which, I mean, they can tank it very well, and so they can keep 2 shields. So, and this is not the best sign that they're not shielding. Granted, they didn't have to in the first place, because now I'm nervous about their Pokemon and his Pokemon in the back. I will let this go through. It is likely an Earthquake. Question is, what does he have in the back? Assuming it's a he. And it's a Venusaur. And then, yep, okay. And this, as I kind of already hinted, I did lose a match here. This is the one I lost. And, you know, this is a match I'll try to remember in terms of the Venusaur versus Diggersby. I let this go because I'm thinking, like, I should be fine with Diggersby. Because Diggersby is very tanky. But, and this is a non-Shadow Venu. And I let this go through because I know I'm going to have to eat a Frenzy Plant anyway. And yeah, look at all that damage. So I do farm up as much as I dare. And I recognize a little after this is going to be a good game. Very well played to my opponent here. So yeah. And yep, they get there. So note to self, Diggersby does not comfortably tank a Frenzy Plant after a couple Vine Whips. Alrighty then. So we get the 4-1. We have a Zamazenta. Took a while to catch this puppy. Yeah, took a while. I was just like, come on, get in the ball. I want to get to my legend. Alrighty, and there we go. Legend achieved. Oh, this was a blast. I climbed from ELO rating of 2667 with this team to get to legend since Thursday, and I even started above that 2667 to start the day on the cup rotation. So, or was it Wednesday? Was it Wednesday? Wednesday, I think. Yeah, Wednesday. Excuse me, not Thursday. A couple days ago, but Wednesday. So, yeah. So, this team is amazing. As Home Slice Henry puts it, definitely recommend climbing. I will include a link in the description to Home Slice Henry's video, including a link to FireStar's YouTube channel, which granted, he might be doing a separate channel for his Pogo stuff. If you don't know, Pogo, short for Pokemon Go is how I would say it. So if he does do that, I'll make sure I'll link that, you know, quote-unquote new channel in the description later on if needed. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're liking this content, remember to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. And I will see you all in the next video.